What is up, guys? Patrick here from NintenTalk, back with a brand new discussion video. Today's discussion is going to be about where Nintendo goes next with 2D Mario. And I always like doing this. As soon as a game releases, I always like to put out a video saying what's next from this particular franchise. And 2D Mario has been, around forever. It's really what put Nintendo on the map. The NES was what put Nintendo on the map, obviously, and 2D Mario was right there with it. The newest release, Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, that is a mouthful, is the latest 2D Mario offering, and, to call it new is kind of redundant at this point. It is a 2012 release, and releasing 7 years later, guys, for a full $60. What other company can do that? I don't know. But, I did buy this game. That's a big disclaimer. So I'm not trying to say don't buy this port or anything, to each their own. And basically the reason why I bought it is simple. It's a fun game. It is a fun 2D Mario game. And honestly, this is the game that I look forward to playing co-op with people. It's just super goofy and, 2D Mario excites me. I would say it excites me a lot more than 3D Mario. Odyssey was great. However, I'm a 2D Mario fan at heart. So talking about what Nintendo is going to do next, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't think they know what they're gonna do next. The new Super Mario Bros. Franchise name, or franchise in general, they've kind of been riding on that for a while now. We've gotten DS releases, 3DS releases, Wii releases, Wii U, and now Switch. And you can definitely tell that fans want something new. And Nintendo, I think, kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit by releasing Super Mario Maker. And you might be asking, well, what do you mean? What did that do? And essentially what that did was make a lot of Nintendo's releases somewhat boring because, the power and the ability to make whatever Mario level you want. You can literally stand still and a song will play. You can scan in amiibos and transform into Link and Samus, and just the endless possibilities with the first Super Mario Maker, because I think another one is going to come out. Super Mario Maker just seems like the end of 2D Mario. Just to put in a 2D Mario game and essentially have endless amount of levels to play is just really, really jarring for a Nintendo fan. And I think Nintendo might have felt that a little bit. And that's kind of why they went in the route of putting out this port. And I think 2019 is going to be the end of the Wii U ports. I think we might get a few more. I would say maybe Mario Maker, maybe Tokyo Mirage Sessions, something along those lines. But it's going to be interesting to see if they abandon the Mario Maker brand, because similar to Mario Paint, I think it gave the gamer lots of creativity and lots of freedom to create what they want. But in terms of Super Mario Maker, it really puts Nintendo to shame. Not saying that people, normal gamers are better developers than Nintendo, but I think that Mario Maker inadvertently has made Nintendo kind of up their game a little bit. And for me, when I look at the next 2D Mario offering and ways that Nintendo can make it new and exciting, I think it starts with the art style. I think the first thing that they need to change is the art style. And as much as I like the new Super Mario Bros. 2D art style, it looks fresh. It looks exciting. Some of the luster has definitely gone away because we've got a ton of those games. So I think the first thing that has to be done is the art style. And, Nintendo's no stranger to this. They've had both Kirby and Yoshi take on kind of the yarn aesthetic. So it's going to be interesting to see what 2D Mario does. Because if you guys remember, they brought out Super Paper Mario, I think it was called, on the Wii, where it was essentially a 2D game with Paper Mario. So maybe they do a claymation style. They did that with Kirby, but maybe they bring that, to the 2D Mario space. Maybe they do a paper one. There's really a lot of options for Nintendo to do. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they interact with that. The other thing that I really enjoyed was in Odyssey. If you guys remember playing Odyssey, going from 3D to 2D, and those 2D sections were really fun for me because you had to collect all the moons or collect whatever it was in a certain amount of time. So maybe they go, they use some of those art designs, because I really liked playing as 2D Mario going upwards in like that spiral column section. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that was just really exciting and really, gave life to 2D Mario. And I think that's exactly what 2D Mario needs. It needs a breath of fresh air. It needs kind of, I wouldn't go as far to say the Breath of the Wild treatment, but it definitely needs something to make it stand out now. And I think that, like I said before, with the Super Mario Maker game out there, we've seen what normal fans can do. And, you know, those levels took quite a bit of time to make. I remember spending hours on my Super Mario Maker levels. So I think Nintendo really needs to stand out and make this game, their next 2D game, really special, because 2D Mario sells. It sells a crap ton. On the Wii, I'm pretty sure it sold around 30 million. You know, on the 3DS, it sold at least 30 million. And then it started going down, you know, pretty dramatically. I think the Wii U was 6 million or 5 or 6 million, but we all know what happened with the Wii U. You know, I don't have to say that tale again. I think the Switch port is going to sell quite a bit simply because it's a fantastic game. It's 2D Mario. Not a lot of people got to experience it, but I don't think that Nintendo can go back to new Super Mario Bros. I don't think that brand is new anymore. And that's the biggest problem for Nintendo, is that the new Super Mario Bros. Has now become stale Super Mario Bros. Not saying it's a bad game. But it's just like, I think it's run its course. It's done exactly what it needs to do, and now it just needs to get exciting again. And we've seen them make changes with their franchises. Like, we have Yoshi's Crafted World. Looks completely different from even Yoshi's Woolly World, which is fantastic. Kirby has gone through a bunch of appearance changes, and we've had some exciting 2D releases like Wario Land or Wario Shake It on the Wii, which went for that really hand-drawn look, which I would love to see Mario go through. So guys, let me know in the comments section below what you would like to see from the next 2D Mario game. Any ideas that you have for the next 2D Mario game, drop them in the comments. And guys, like always, I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.